name is Kamitra Banks. This is my audience.
Hi.
I want to apologize to Dr. Marshall and the class. My mind is blank. I'm not prepared to give this speech, but I'm going to read it and do the best that I can. My topic is, do you know a growing number of federal judges view child pornography offenders as mostly homeless others? The specific purpose of this speech is to inform. Today I'm going to inform you about some judges' view on child porn offenders and how this directly affects innocent children. Judges who view child porn offenders as harmless to others put innocent children at risk for becoming a victim of sexual child abuse. In order to understand why judges view child porn offenders as harmless to others and how this ideology directly affects innocent children, one must know the judge's view and how this opens the door for future victims. I'm going to do that by telling you three main points. Point 1, the judge's view. Point 2, how viewing child porn will lead to sexually molesting children. Point 3, the thriving market for child pornography promotes the fresh abuse of children. Point 1, the Denver Post News reported that in a nationwide series of hearings, members of the United States Sentencing Commission have heard from federal judges seeking reduced sentences for possessors of child pornography. Judges has testified before the commission, which sets federal punishment, stating that current sentencing structure is too severe. In May, the commission could change the guidelines to allow shorter sentences for future offenders. According to the United States District Judge Robin J. Cawthorn of Oklahoma City, and judges for the most part have based their argument on the belief that some defendants who view child porn does not pose a risk to the community and may be better served by treatment rather than prison. Now that I've told you about point 1, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about point 2. Point 2, how viewing child porn will lead to sexually molesting children. One anonymous Canadian prisoner serving a 14-year sentence explained to the New York Times having viewing child pornography would lead him to sexually molesting children. He said there is no way he could look at a picture of a child on a video screen and not get turned on by that and want to do something about it. He said he knew that in his mind and in his heart. He also said that he did not want this to happen, but it was going to happen. A study by the Federal Prison Bureau strongly linking child pornography to child molesters indicates that psychologists Andres E. Hernandez and Michael L. Burke surveyed 155 male inmates at the Federal Correctional Institution in Butner, North Carolina. All of these prisoners were serving sentences for either possession or distribution of child pornography. The psychiatrist made the shocking discovery that more than 85% of these men admitted to sexually molesting at least one child. Now that I've talked to you a little bit about point 2, I'm going to talk to you about point 3. Point 3, the thriving market for child pornography promotes the future abuse of children. In the last decade, there has been a surge of child pornography cases. Experts attribute this surge in such crimes to the internet. Dr. Gulnaro Canvas explained that the web not only provides an outlet for people with deep-rooted pedophilic tendencies, but can also create a sexual attraction to children. During these web conversations, offenders would congregate with like-minded people on the internet and sometimes encourage each other to act out their fantasies and share their proof. These offenders abuse their own children for the same purpose. Some are driven to abuse children because providing new images to their online communities give them status. In some instances, fathers have abused their own children, not out of any apparent sexual attraction to their children, but because they wanted to recap the benefits of producing and introducing a new child image into the market, and their children were easily accessible. The need for new images put innocent children at risk for becoming victims. In closing, judges who view child porn offenders as harmless to others put innocent children at risk for becoming victims of sexual child abuse. Thank you.
Way better.